Welcome back, Kryptonians. I hope you're well. Yes, the market is red, and this is a great time to make a video because it's very easy to chat when the market's green. But we need to get to the bottom of this. So I've prepared this chart for you, and this basically shows you that previously what we've seen since, let's just say, the start of 2024, the authorization of the ETFs, we've seen the market break out of key levels, okay, move higher, come back down to take orders from breakout traders, and then break out higher again, um, and come back down, collect orders from the breakout traders, and then that's what we were expecting again to happen. Okay, so everything was looking great up until the last couple of weeks, where we've seen further significant selling occurring. Okay. Now remember, in markets, selling is profit taking. We have to view it like that. Okay. Yes, there's other elements to it, but we view selling as profit taking. Is profit taking at let's just say 114,000 logical for previous buyers? Okay, these guys here who bought at the lower levels, at these levels here. So these guys, um, remember, we're seeing higher low, higher low, higher low. This significantly should be a higher low as well. But does it make sense? Yes, of course. Okay. Yes, profit taking, but also there's another thing that we need to bear in mind is the fact that the market hasn't moved higher suggests that there is a shortage of supply. Okay, so we've seen profit taking occurring. We saw the profit taking. We saw that there was demand to soak up that profit taking. Okay, but you would expect that these buyers here who've soaked up that supply now need to mark price higher. So accumulation leading to distribution. So we've seen that previously. This accumulation leads to distribution here. The fact that we haven't seen the markup in price occur suggests that the accumulation from the whales is not complete. Accumulation is not complete because they need more supply. Okay, so they need more supply. They need the buyers who've been buying over here. So that's these guys. These guys are your breakout traders most likely. Okay, so previously, remember, these breakout traders were not allowed into the market until much later. Okay, not allowed until much later. Here they have been allowed into the market, so breakout traders, we like to call them sharks in our terminology. So those sharks were allowed into the market, and now what's happened is that they've bought at higher prices. They've been forced to sell because their stop losses have been triggered. Okay, so stop losses have been triggered. So the market makers needed their supply. They needed for them to sell. I'm just going to do that in let's just say red. So they sold and they were forced to sell again, and they were forced to sell again, and so this has all been happening over the last few weeks, many weeks. And this level here is also significant because a lot of stocks must have been below that level. Okay, the market makers needed that supply, so they've basically triggered those stops, and everyone basically who's bought around about after June, around the start of June, after June, you'd have to say these guys got triggered as well. So yeah, so everyone who bought post June has been taken out of the market now. There is no one left to do any buying from. Okay, so these guys needed the supply. The market makers, the whales, needed the supply. They've taken all the buyers out of the market. Okay, they've taken all of their supply. Everyone has sold to the whales, and the whales are now the only players left in the market at these levels. Okay, obviously, were price to move above the previous all-time high at 126k, which is where we'd expect for price to move rapidly to, then those people who well, there'll be latecomers obviously, but those people's, well, there'll be new breakout traders then. So breakout traders will then move into this position here. Okay, and they will be looking to buy into the market, but most likely we should see some type of similar price action to what we've seen previously. So this bit here should move like that. Okay, so we should see that happen. So let's just move that here now. Okay, so excuse me, I'm going to copy that. Okay, so price should break out strongly higher, which should have happened obviously were there enough supply. Price should break out, and then we should get a retest of the level. Okay, so let's just mark that out. So this should happen. Where are you? And then something like that, and then something like that. Okay, so that's what we're expecting now. It should have happened here, really. Consolidation leading to a breakout. Should have been the market should have broke out higher, but we didn't see that, so now our expectations change. We are now expecting for the market to move away from these levels at 90, was it 95,000 now? Ooh, even deeper. 90, well, still 96, but okay, so 96,000. There's no supply here, really, no one to buy from, so we'd expect for this market to now reverse course, and to now move above the all-time high, where again this is a liquidity issue. We'd expect for the market to move higher, and for new interest to come back into the market. Okay, I hope this makes sense. If it does, please give the video a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe. I'm just going to tidy things up a little bit here because it's really well, this color scheme is really too monotone. Okay, so should really have had these breakout traders over here and here. They should have been different color. whale sharks are usually in blue. Okay, all right, so yeah, that makes a little bit more sense here. Okay, so this is what should have happened originally. It didn't, so we're still expecting, that's our expectation. It just moves over here. We're expecting for price to reverse course because there's no more liquidity left to suck out the market. We're expecting for price to move higher. Okay, hey, this is Asim at the Chart Experts. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give the video a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. Take care of yourself and your crypto. Join us on Patreon. Support me on Patreon. That's patreon.com/chart experts. Till next time, take care of yourself and your crypto. Bye bye.